Alright. Let's settle down. It's just crypto. I am Just, but my mama call me Justin. Welcome to another DeFi Kingdoms Bad Mother Clucker gameplay video. 3 of 3 for now. I have been going down this list of 6 parties that I've been using to farm this encounter so far. I'm pretty happy with. I did make a quick change to this bottom one. I believe originally I had a level 13 priest instead of this archer, but man, that was rough. I do not like parties without an archer in this encounter. You can see that theme. I'm going to be playing 2 non-priest parties today. I don't think they're necessary. I think they're kind of the weakest of the 4, but at the same time, if you like playing a priest, I can't blame you. They certainly can pull their weight. I spoke about this and some other things on the epic Wowie mega stream yesterday that went 12 hours. I grabbed the mic at about 7 hours in, I believe. If you want to check that out, we talked about kind of offense versus defense and whether you need a priest or not, or what and how you should build some of this stuff. I'm also going to do kind of a wrap up to give my closing thoughts on this encounter now that I have a bunch of reps in, and I've changed some opinions from my initial thoughts on the first video, and it might be helpful just to go over the plan once more, go over the parties that I think are good and the skills that I think are good. So we will do that after this gameplay video. Here is our first group, Archer, Warrior, Warrior. This is the loadout I like on the Warrior. I think you can definitely use Whirlwind instead of one of these gruffs, but I like the versatility of both, and this archer has higher strength and luck, therefore I'm going piercing arrow, dead aim instead of the opposite. Alright, let's get it. So as usual, we're going to focus fire on Rockbach to begin with, and then kind of branch out to rows 2 and 3 as we get cheaps, and then once we have them prepped, we'll move on to phase 2 and find a way to efficiently get out of here. Spread some damage with piercing shot is how I usually start with this type of archer. 1 stone sometimes if I have it. But I'm not going to spam this even if I could. It's on cooldown, so I can't actually spam it, but I only just want that 1 in the first to kind of prep the back 2 a bit. And now we focus all on Rockbach as long as we can without cheap up. Okay, so this back warrior doesn't have the egg shield for repost, so I'm going to use Gruff on the one that has the egg shield. I don't want to break my taunt, although it doesn't really matter. I don't care that they're taunted. I just want to have, what's it called, unstoppable on my frontline guy so he doesn't bleed or get blind or confused. Also, this guy's more powerful. Okay, we take the beak strike, we don't bleed, we do a little bit of repost damage, which is fine, but you do need to worry about that. Unfortunately, we get confused by a cheap. And that guy's taunted. That's another bonus to taunting early like this. Not only do you get unstoppable, this guy's pretty well prepped, but you don't get double cheap early. You don't really want double cheap like on round 2 or by round 3, because then you're going to have a lot of trouble getting a bunch of damage on the Rockbach. This gives me the opportunity to channel if I want to, and I think I do. I want to get a big damage shot in here. So if I use a swiftness, I'll go here. I want to use this guy to use healing potion though. I want to make sure this guy gets a healing potion. This guy will try to swiftness. If he fails, oh well, we'll channel right here. We're not going to get interrupted either way. Okay, so this guy could do a big attack. I'm going to use the swiftness. So yeah, we'll try to do this. We might end up with a basic attack, which would be unfortunate. Hopefully we don't basic attack this guy any cheaps. That would be bad if I break the taunt. We'll see what happens. Confuse is a problem sometimes. Okay, that's fine. And this guy's going to heal himself so I don't get any trouble. I don't mind one of these warriors dying kind of towards the end, but you really don't want one dying early because he's getting focus fired like this. So this is where you want these heal potions. So I'm going to do that instead of swiftness. It's more important. Oh right, I jumped back up. Huh. I suppose I could use it now. Should I though? No, I think I'm going to set up a rapid onslaught combo with this guy because he's my more powerful attacker. He's got equipment, he's higher level, higher strength than the middle guy. The middle guy will probably try to use a swiftness potion again, because he's confused here. We'll see how that works. But I want to get damage on these guys. It's not quite going to kill this one with my dead aim unless I crit. Oh, never mind, I missed. Because killing this middle one right now with the crit would be a disaster. Probably just lose me the game. 94 damage though is pretty good. So this is the guy I said I was going to use a potion with. I believe that is still a good idea. Get my archer going. It's kind of started off a little bit rough, getting a bunch of damage focused on my frontline warrior. If it was going better, I would try to save the swift potion, is kind of where I've landed on that. But when the fight starts out like this, which is just a matter of kind of bad RNG, I definitely will just use it. Oh my god, I'm dying. Alright, so this guy can attack hard. I will do so. I don't like that he's exhausted, because he's not going to lay an egg till friggin' forever. That's actually a pretty bad beat what just happened. So I may actually consider foregoing the swiftness potion, because I think since it's going to take so long to get to the lay egg, doing damage right now for a quick kill, which is what you want to do when it is available, is not going to really work out this run. So I'm going to call an audible. Instead of using the swiftness potion, I'm going to probably use 3 of these health vials. That's why I bring 3. Basically, this is how I call an audible. This guy's going to attack. This damage is very valuable for getting prepped. I don't want to waste it. And my other guys are probably both going to potion. $282. So that guy I can't bring below 300, so I've still got some room to attack it. Let's use that first potion here. Should be okay. Definitely did not want to take this much damage, and I'm getting a little bit nervous with that. But we're getting to the point where we can afford to kill something. If I were to, for example, let me think. So if I were to use piercing arrow right now, I kill the middle one, do a lot of damage on the back one without killing it, and get kind of both. I kind of get all prepped if I do a piercing arrow and it works out here. And then these guys can kind of just chill for a minute, use potions until Rockbach is ready to lay the egg. Then we kill the back one. Then we execute our end game. I think that's a pretty good plan. Of course, piercing arrow is not 100% or close to it to hit everything. It has an accuracy debuff, but I think this is pretty good. I really don't want to crit. This is why I don't like crits. If I crit here and kill them both, I might just lose. Although, maybe not. Since he's exhausted, I could have a window just to win without any eggs right here. But it's a lot risky to go for that. I could use my swift potion and go for it right now to get the eggless victory while he's exhausted. I don't think that increases my win percentage too much, and I waste the potion. I'm not going to do it. I was considering doing it for the content. But I think it's just smart. I think we win this quite easily if we stick with the plan, which is kill this one with these 2 prepped. As soon as he lays the egg, we're going to kill this back one, then we're going to kill the Rockbach and the egg and go home. Although I think that would have a high chance of working as well. Okay, we're down to 63, which is fine. About 150, 75 more damage if we want to. This guy is going to use a potion, I believe. I don't know if they both need to use a potion. I would like to get some more damage on Rockbach. But I really don't want to risk killing this one. So let me think about the best way to do that. Is probably just a basic attack. I could improve my loadout a bit for this, considering I don't have any more health vials and I kind of want one. I don't think we need it, but it would be nice to have available. I don't need this many mana vials and blind potions probably, so I could probably improve this. I didn't put too much thought in it, to be perfectly honest. Okay, so 40% of, we'll say 140 is 56. And it could be higher. It could be as high as 60, and then this guy could die attacking this guy. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to basic attack. Oop. Yeah, this way I don't risk killing this thing. My egg shield could actually kill it if I rolled high on the gladiator strike and was punished, so we don't want to risk that. And I think our health is fine. I don't think we really needed to have another potion, but it would be nice to have that option. Okay, that's good. My shield isn't going to kill him too early, because Rockbach is going to go here-ish, I think? No. Shoot. Oh, here. Okay, so this is when he does an egg. Rockbach will do an egg here. This will attack and maybe take some damage, but not die. This is a good spot for a channel, which means, unfortunately, this guy doesn't have a good action. We're probably just going to pass. I don't think I need a mana potion. I certainly don't want to attack Rockbach right now and bring him under 300 because this chick is about to go and that would turn into a void chicken. And I don't want to kill it right now because then we get 2 eggs. Hopefully that is becoming clear to you as you do more of these and you see me do more of these. This guy going here is much better. Okay. So now a channel on Rockbach is amazing. See, this is so nice with the channel. It sets it up perfectly to get out of here. And I think this other warrior is in the exact same spot. No, he's okay to attack because, well, we take a risk. No, he's not okay to attack because that means if I fail on a gruff, this guy could gruff here to kill it before it turns into a void chicken, but that's a risk. I don't think I want to take that risk, so we're just going to pass because I have no other play, unfortunately. This is what kind of happens when there's a body slam like that, because the Rockbach is taking so long to lay this egg that I really wanted him to do it before, but he was exhausted, so we will pass. It's fine. Doesn't feel great, but you know, such is life sometimes. Okay, that's good. And I still go before the chick because I do want to deprive him of an attack. So now if I just attack Rockbach, we can kill the chick. So we go ahead and do this. Kill the chick. The archer might do a little, oops, okay, that's why I was going to say the archer was going to do more damage than I needed, but now that becomes extremely not true, so we're very glad to have this extra attack. Well, actually, I can't really choose. It's either kill the chick with a grunt or kill the chick with an attack, so obviously I do that. Because the cheap is still up, I kind of forgot about that. Okay, so now the archer should kill the Rockbach, and we're pretty much done here. If this goes right, we're only at 82%, unfortunately. Let's go. Nice. Not quite. Beak Strike is bad, but not the end of the world. Archer's going to do piercing shots on this, and we should have plenty of time. Kill this Rockbach and get this set up for next time, although I think it's pretty hard to miss the egg. It has like no dodge or whatever, obviously, because it's an egg. But I might as well set it up with the Gladiator Strike anyway, so I have a 100% chance to land this. Because this guy is going here and then here. It's a little bit hard to tell my guys apart because they're pumpkin-headed, but, you know, what are you going to do? Have a little joy in your life. Alright, we got 3 shots on this, including a piercing archer. And 2 guys that can do rapid onslaught, so this bleed isn't going to kill me. That would be a problem. Not quite. $95, so I need to hit one of these 95%ers, and we're done. That's how we do it. We had a shot there to go greedy and avoid a lay egg, but we managed to kind of call an audible, avoid the swift potion in lieu of healing up a little bit and kind of just stalling out because of that body slam. We needed to stall out in order to enact our plan, and once we did that, we won quite easily. Alright, last but not least, we have our snowman party. This is Archer, Warrior, Knight, which plays similarly to the party we just had with 2 warriors, except the Knight gives us some opportunity with Shield Smash, both when the Rockbach is channeling in front of us And a thing that has come up a lot that wasn't really on my radar at first is the egg channeling. This gives us a long window potentially to kill a channeling egg. If we can push or stun an egg while it's channeling, that is massive, and you kind of just win. So that's a big advantage for the knight over a second warrior, but I think both builds are quite good. We actually have the level 15 archer that I moved over somewhat recently. I'm going to choose to use the channel one because it's super fun and I'm showing off. But I think either of these just massive AoE are great. I don't know which one's better. Maybe this one because it's cheaper and I have luck. I think this one is probably the best choice. I'm going to use twin arrows and try to set up a super fancy kill because I want to. No other reason. I think they're all three excellent though. I took a quick moment to alter this loadout, which is what I usually do with without a priest. Just in case that scenario comes up again where I kind of wanted a fourth one. I didn't end up needing it, but I almost never need 2 mana vials with a comp like this, so I think it's a pretty good idea to do that. Though in this run, I think I'm especially likely to use a swiftness potion. This is kind of a weaker party. I just grabbed these guys because they're high level. They're not leveled up very well. I just wanted a 6th party, basically. And I think the swiftness potion on this archer is going to be very powerful. So I think the knight is going to use a potion on our warrior instead of attacking, which makes me want to consider using piercing shot on Rockbach. But I think I am going to use piercing arrow just to get the back 2 lines down a little bit. And just for raw power, while we don't have any cheaps to worry about. It's just more damage than piercing arrow, and I don't care about the mana difference. And that one hit pretty hard. You see how much damage that did overall. Not going to sit here and calculate it, but by the time these bleeds go on, it's a lot. For some reason, I thought my knight was going to go first, which doesn't make any sense. So the warrior is actually going to use the potion on himself instead of gruffing, because this is going to give me immunity to blind for a long time. So I don't really need the unstoppable, though I'd like to not be confused always. And then the knight's going to mighty strike. Which is in some ways better just to get this damage down. Although I like to gruff here, all things even with the warrior. Right, and with that potion use, I keep forgetting the anti-blind is so much more initiative than the other ones. I was thinking I was going to go over here, but yeah, you get half a turn back with anti-blind. So yeah, we can kind of do whatever we want here, because my knight can probably use a swift potion next turn a little better. And I want to get this guy ready for rapid onslaught, because he will deal considerably more damage than the knight with my cool gourd blade. 8% by the way. Dang. Okay, I'm not getting good RNG with these bleeds, though I have avoided... Okay, I got good RNG with the cheaps though. I wanted... I like it when they do 1 cheap but not 2. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so now we're going to be in a similar spot to before, where we're kind of probably going to have to end up stalling, although my knight is stunned. So what do we want to do here exactly? I'm going to go ahead and prep the back one, because I'm not sure I'm going to get a great opportunity. My warrior is going to try to intimidate it now, so that I don't deal with a second cheap when I don't want to. So I'm just going to get some damage on it. Alternatively, I could channel, but I'm not sure we have a really good source for all this channel damage. If I set up dead aim into twin arrows right now, we might do too much damage, and then we don't set up the lay egg into kill the other one, you know, the plan. And we're going to use an anti-blind potion and a heal potion probably in the next couple turns. Although getting this early body slam, we crit. Oh god, is crit gonna kill me? I swear, I don't like critting. Okay. Well, so he's effectively at 19. If we get a random shot on my stupid egg shield again, I mean awesome egg shield again, available for purchase. Okay, 19 damage. Ugh. Dang it. He cheaped. Okay, we're going to have to stall quite a lot, unfortunately. Oh man, I don't want to do this. Dang. Let me think. Why is he bleeding? I thought he had 1 turn of bleeding at 8. Didn't it just say 1 turn of bleeding for 8? So now he's going to go to 11. Not quite die to my shield, but I can't attack for a while. Okay, so let's think about this. Rockbox, exhausted turn is here. Then she's going to gain speed. So the time bar kind of tricks you, because once exhaustion wears off and the speed is no longer slowed by 50%, Rockbox is going to jump up and be here-ish, I believe, on the time bar. So don't get tricked by that, because it can't visually represent that for you. So this is the exhausted turn. This is a lay egg turn. I think it's fine to go ahead and kill this chick now. It'll get lay egged here. This one won't be able to cheap again. So we're going to get Rockbach prepped by the time it lays an egg and then go to our end game and win. I'm wondering if I should use Piercing Arrow again, or if I should just use this. I think I should use Piercing Arrow. I think it's pretty good here. My channels are not really lining up with the way this has gone out, so I might not need the Swift Potion again. The fights really play out differently when they do the early body slam like this. This will get the middle one pretty close to prepped. And hopefully the back one, yeah, dies. Okay, so I can't really hit Rockbach while this is still cheaped, but that's not going to happen for too long. I'll go ahead and take the opportunity to potion. The cheap wears off here, so this warrior, I know what I want to do. So I'm going to use a heal potion, or try to use a heal potion. I'm confused with this knight to gain a little bit of initiative. And then this warrior is going to use the anti-blind potion to gain a bunch of initiative. And my guys are going to like group up right here after these 2 potions. If my knight can use the potion. He cannot. Okay, so the warrior, we're going to forego the heal, I believe. I want the anti-blind more. My knight's still at 403. He's going to get attacked twice. Once by an exhausted Rockbach with the damage reduction, and this chick won't necessarily attack him. So I think my knight isn't in dire straits, but we don't want him to die yet. So I'll go ahead and use this and get the speed buff with my warrior, because I definitely want to go, once this cheap wears off, I want to go with my warrior. Okay, that was pretty good. They spread around the damage. So now Rockbach is going here. The egg is there, unfortunately. I would rather it was here, because that would set up my twin arrows a little better. Rockbach's got a lot of hit points is the problem. He's about to take 2 big hits, so it's probably fine. I'm going to channel. This gives me 300 initiative, so I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to go here, about approximately. And that's going to do a ton of damage to Rockbach. After he lays an egg, my warrior can use a gruff to take out this guy. And I think we'll be fine to win like that. That is the plan. So let's go ahead and channel. It's worse without the swiftness potion, but I think it's good here. Unless we get cheaped. Oops, why'd I say that out loud? Okay, so I can't gruff now. Don't want 2 eggs. I will just attack, because I do need to get this damage down. I'm not going to be taking much damage for the next couple turns, because Rockbach is hard-coded to lay an egg, so I'm not too worried about my knight right now. I get more worried about my knight if he was low in health earlier in the fight, because they can kind of randomly gang up on him and get a quick kill, which can really hurt me. But right now, he's not in much danger despite low HP. Dang. Alright, fair enough. We will Mighty Strike. I need to get more damage on this Rockbach, but we are doing the best we can. Dang. Wish I used a Swiftness Potion instead. Now we got a lot of damage on this Rockbach. I might need to execute it. We'll see how this... I might need to use the potion now. I don't like to use it now, but... Dead aim down to 515. We're going to be a little bit slow getting through all this, but my knight, I think, can try to stun that at the end. Maybe that's where it'll come down. I'm not sure. But this is a little close for comfort. So yeah, we'll just take this damage with our warrior. He's not quite in execute range. And I don't think we're desperate enough. I only use this final blow when I'm kind of desperate and I need kind of a Hail Mary. I would never like use it here where we're doing pretty well. We're not 100% to win here, but we're doing pretty well. Ooh, big crit. Shit. Oh no. Okay, I have miscalculated here. I think even without the crit, I was thinking I didn't want to bring it below 300, which is not true because my guys are higher level. So this is, I can't really see the numbers, but I think that's 1379. So I was kind of setting myself up for a void chicken by accident. I should have just gruffed. That was a mistake. But what I can do to fix this is use a speed potion to bring my archer up and kill this before it turns into a void chicken. Okay, so fortunately I had enough battle budget left because I was not thinking about that correctly. All right, I can't twin arrows, obviously. It doesn't quite work out. I don't think I want to greed this piercing arrow. I mean, it'd be good to land this piercing arrow on the middle guy, but if Rockbach blocks or I miss my, I don't know, 90-something%, I'm getting a void chicken and that's really bad. So I just want to kill this thing. No need to take any unnecessary risk. Should be 100% to get 44 damage. Though he can block. Don't do it to me. But that's gaming. Sometimes that happens. Not today. Okay, Mighty Gust. This is good. The hatch is starting. We need to get through Rockbach. I don't want a Mighty Gust to go off. It can be really variable with the minus speed. I forget what else happens. You get blinded. I don't want to deal with that variance. Though I am a little bit worried about putting all my eggs in that basket, trying to interrupt this channel with the knight, but it should work, I believe. I think you can still push, even though there's not a way to push it. I'm not sure. It might be that I don't get a chance to get the push, which interrupts this channel, because it's not in the second row. I'm not sure. That would be an interesting development. Not in my favor. But we just want to kill Rockbach. I don't think I want a piercing arrow. I'm not worried about mana or anything like that. Let's just get it done. Hopefully, with no misses. Damn it! Oh no. And it died to repost. Just went out with 2 middle fingers flying. Great. Thanks, universe. Okay. So that happened. The repost was good there, by the way, because otherwise I'd have to waste a turn. Oh, otherwise he'd be in the way if my repost it and kill him, and I couldn't stun this egg. Okay. A lot just happened there. He blocked, which was his only way of living other than doing a 1%er for me to miss. So I wish I had done this stupid gladiator strike instead, but I think that gives me an accuracy debuff. Anyways, we got a speed debuff, which is potentially a problem. Blind, which is potentially a problem, but I think I could still hit an egg while blinded, most likely. Yeah, I'm glad I used that swift potion, because I would be in trouble from that nonsense, I think, regardless. So let's see if we get the chance to push it, despite not having a slot to push back into. I don't know if this will work. It's a problem if it doesn't. If it doesn't work, I will channel here with the archer and hopefully kill the chicken before it turns into a void chicken. I'll have a shot at a gruff and a silence, but hopefully I can stop this channel and we just win. I would feel a lot better if it was here, but maybe I get a chance to push it for the interrupt, but let's science. So here comes shield buff, shield smash, chance to stun, chance to push, both of which interrupt, which is what we want. Dang. Didn't work. Let me see. It says it resisted a 66% chance to push. I guess it's just luck that we failed on both of those, which is fine. It's far from 100%, obviously. You can do the math. So now we're channeling because it's going to become a chicken here and gain some speed. So I only have... because my warrior is not sped up, this could be a problem. I don't think this 300 initiative is going to put us ahead of this because of my speed debuff. So it turns into a chicken. It's going to gain speed and go here-ish. I'm going to gain 300. So I'm only going to get 2 attacks, hopefully 2. I don't think he can move in front of my knight. But this is a non-zero chance at a void chicken. Yeah, it has to be this. So that's 279. That's definitely not what I want. Okay. We might get a void chicken and lose. Oh no. It depends on what the damage is here. My knight might use a blind potion if we're going long. Let's see. Okay, 91. Okay, he didn't have much hit points. I get 1 shot with my knight to do 91 damage. I think we take it. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Wow, only 66% because he's got the Mighty Gust. Yikes. 91, I think it's got to be Mighty Strike. So we have a 34% chance of getting a Void Chicken here, maybe a little higher because he could block. So yeah, I take those odds as opposed to preparing for the Void Chicken, which would be anti-blind here. I don't think it quite kills me with the AoE, so maybe I think I can beat a Void Chicken, especially with a Execute. I'll have a decent shot, but I don't want to see one. Obviously, I want 66% to get the hell out of here. This should not have been this hard. Such is life. Dang. Okay. We can use our anti-blind here. We definitely will. Archer did not get feared, so we can channel, which is good. I think we're okay here. Maybe. He can kill in one shot a couple of these with that Dark Rend. Oh, man. All right, so definitely anti-blind. I have 2 rounds of fear. Are you serious? Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. This has been an exciting last battle, no doubt. These fights are great. They really are. It might come down to an Execute after all this nonsense. But he is feared, so it's not going to be this round. I don't know. All right, so we definitely channel. This is where channel is really good. We want to proc as few of their defensive abilities as possible while doing as much damage. That's perfect time for a channel, although I wish I had the other one because I'm about to run out of mana. If I had the other one for a big basic attack afterwards, that would be more important than the speed boost. But we don't. Wait, 87 damage? Really? Wait. Physical? Is this a bug? Okay, no, yeah, that was a bug. I think that was my basic attack that it was showing up. So yeah, this is what we want to do. Just as much damage as possible. Hopefully I don't get deaded. Man, he goes so quick even without proccing it. This might not work out. I don't know. Oh, I'm going right here, aren't I? I didn't see myself. I still have the swiftness potion, which is really carrying. So I just need to get through this and I should be okay. All right, let's see. This turned into a really hard fight based on that block from Rockbox staying alive. Wow. Don't you... Oh! Wow, I'm getting kicked in the dick here. All right. Excuse my language. This is just an incredible string of events. Okay, I think this is going to be Execute or probably die. I'm going to pass the turn to get rid of this last round of fear. What a bunch of bullshit that was. Exciting last fight, huh? Yep, I go there, unfortunately. Oh, I self-cleanse? What did I self-cleanse? I need to set up... I think this has to be Execute. Yeah, we're just going to play to our outs here. I'm not sure what else works. This turned really complicated in a hurry. So my speed is going to stop being decreased by 30% right here. So will my warrior jump ahead of Duder right here because the speed is wearing off? God, I love the speed bar and how this HUD is. So the question is, do I have enough damage to win with Final Blow? In which case I don't want to risk proccing anything with my knight here, which would let him jump me in speed and potentially kill my warrior. And the answer is, I'm not sure. So this isn't necessarily Final Blow or bust. This is my last skill for the knight. I would be a little interested in Shield Smash, but not really. Wow, this is really coming down to it. I think I just need the damage. I think it has to be Final Blow afterwards. Silencing could avoid... No, it doesn't avoid Gravity Scramble. That's an attack. These are both attacks, so I don't need to silence. It would avoid Dark Destruction, which is not that bad. But if we don't hit, my warrior might have a shot to just kill it without it going. So it's tough to say. It could work out either way where this is good or bad, but I think we take the chance. Blocked. Didn't proc. There's my guy going ahead. Yeah, I got to go for it. If I went for Rapid Onslaught, if I went for like this combo, I probably die before I get it off, and I might proc something nasty. I think this is Final Blow or bust. This will be a fun way to end our series. Also, I need to do 413 minus 90 hit points is 323 damage. Wait. So that doesn't quite get me there, actually. Man, I needed that knight to do more damage. The block got me again, I believe, despite getting lucky on the defensive proc. This doesn't quite work. With 895 total hit points, the Final Blow will only execute at 89 or less. This doesn't even work with max damage. Okay, so what are we doing? My knight is almost dead, 243 and no skills. This guy's at 260 with 1 skill left. All right, so I need to have enough health for this final blow to give me a shot at winning this. I don't think I can win without it. So maybe if this guy hits or the knight hits, I'll have an opportunity to land the final blow, but he's going to go twice. I don't think he can kill me in one shot on this guy because I'm at 260. Although this guy could die to retaliate. Okay, I'm talking a lot here. I know this got really complicated, but I think this is cool. All right, so this should do 100-ish damage if we hit. Nice. Did not retaliate. Oh, and he missed. We got some luck. With that in mind, is it final blow or bust? That gets us down to 220-ish. And my warrior still isn't in one-shot range of Dark Rend, I don't believe. I don't want to proc a speed boost and have him go before my warrior. I'm not sure if that's going to happen because this is going to wear off. And a speed boost, I don't know. This is so debatable whether I should attack here or just delay. I'm going to delay. I think it has to be final blow. I think it comes down to that. I don't think I win as much as the 55% or whatever if I attack here. There's just so much bad that can happen if I proc something. And I can delay to here, I believe, and still go ahead of him. If we miss the final blow, we're kind of at the same spot. But I think we're just going to die if we miss. I don't think I can play around everything. I think I just need to pick a line and take my best chance at winning possible. I'm going to delay. Final answer. Dark Destruction. He got the barrier. Dang. Okay, that screws it up. That means I need to get through this barrier 173 and then try here. We're kind of in the same spot if I attack it twice with basics just to kill this and then I final blow here. It's like nothing happened, I believe. But I need to kill it right here or we're going to die for sure. Could be a little awkward doing just enough to drop the barrier. Okay, didn't worry about that. This is a lot awkward if it doesn't work. Okay, 74. Please work. I don't know if the final blow is quite enough damage. Okay, 85. That really helped me. So let's do math again. I need to do 300 damage. 307 damage. Can I do 307 damage? Yes. 53% of the time I can do 307 or more damage and win the video game right here. 47% of the time we just watched a long ass fight that I lost. But that's gaming, baby. RIP. Well, that was a pretty incredible string of events that happened to get me to this point. I never should have had a void chicken. I gave myself a good shot at killing it. Not sure if that was optimal, but we're almost certainly going to die now because we have no resources. But we got... This game was wow. This is one to think about. That was really fun. That was really exciting. Like, these games are insane. Even the ones I lose are generally pretty fun like that, which is why I love this encounter. But that's going to be enough gameplay for now. Maybe if there's a patch or some more classes added, I'll do another one of these videos. I'm sure I will, actually. Thank you for the support. We out.